Aw, yeah. Hey everybody, it's QuiteGoneJin here, bringing you something a little bit different this time. Wait, are we ready? I don't know if we're ready. I'm not ready. Roll the intro. Okay, welcome back. Now that we're all fresh and clean. Well, I didn't want you guys to have to smell me. It's pretty gross. I'm going to bring you something different. This is a video about the top 5 ways that you can become a good, successful YouTube gamer. There are a lot of YouTube gamers out there, myself included. I knew when I was getting into this market that it was the most saturated market on YouTube. And because of that, I had to distinguish myself from everybody else. And there are about 4 or 5 different ways to distinguish yourself. So what we're going to do is we're going to show you those 4 or 5 ways, give you an example of very successful stories for each, and then let you decide what kind of gamer you want to be. All right, you ready? I'm ready. Let's get into it. Number 1, knowledge.
So how do you install Fallout 4 mods with Nexus Mod Manager? That is what I'm going to show you in this video.
It's all over.
Now, if for some reason you've stumbled across this video because you want to mod Fallout 4, but you're not totally sure what Nexus Mod Manager is or what a mod manager is in general, I have actually done a video introducing Nexus Mod Manager, what it is and why we use it, and I would direct you to go and watch that. It will explain everything you need to know. However,
being an informative YouTuber is not as easy as it looks. Here we have Gopher, one of my absolute favorite informative YouTubers. Now he's also a Let's Player and does all of the typical gaming stuff, but he spends a lot of time giving instructions and a lot of time being in the know. When you are an informative YouTuber, you need to pay close attention to social media on the information that you want to give out, and you also want to be the first resource for this information for a lot of people. So you have to get the information out fast, you have to know about it before most people, and you also have to get it out to multiple sources of social media. Also, of course, you need to be extremely well-spoken, calm, collected, and instructed. Gopher is fantastic for that. And that's why we're using him as an example. Particularly when it comes to modding in the Bethesda gaming universe, Gopher is the go-to guy when it comes to learning these. As myself, speaking for someone who has went from being a person who's never modded a game before to having over 300 mods on one game, I got all of my instructions from Gopher and they were very clear, and they helped me do some things that made me feel a lot smarter than I actually am. Thanks, Gopher.
Description down below so you can just cut and paste it into Fallout.
Salutations, my Fallout lovers. It is Matty here today, finally with information on Phase 1, it seems to be, of Fallout 4's DLC. Yes, we have details on 3 add-ons coming to Fallout 4 within the next few months, and it's a super exciting time to be a Fallout fan, so buckle up, and now it's time for the news update.
And a quick shout out to MrMattyPlays, another very informative, knowledgeable YouTuber. A little bit different in style. Gopher, his knowledge is more based on tutorials, and MrMattyPlays, his knowledge is more like a video game journalist who specializes in his area of expertise, aka Bethesda. So just 2 different things to keep in mind. If you want to focus on being a knowledgeable person, you can either be an expert in your type of creation, or you can be an expert in your type of journalism. They are both valid ways of being a YouTube gamer. Now, of course, you can still have a lot of gaming content on your channel like both of these gentlemen do, but you need to look at how you're going to specialize if knowledge is your thing.
Even customize their paint schemes and choose their voices, and we can see in a screenshot what we can actually build, which is absolutely insane, man. That is a big ass sentry bot.
Number 2, animation. Yeah, animation.
Top of the morning to you, ladies. My name is JackSepticEye, and welcome to Five Nights at Freddy's 3.
If your gaming YouTube channel is animation styled, you've got a lot of options when it comes to what you're going to be delivering to your audience. Like the wonderful JackSepticEye here, who delivers loud in-your-face comedy, this is one of the few styles you can use with animation. Now, you have to know someone who is a good animator, or have those animation skills yourself, or pay someone to do them. So not everyone can have this style, and that's what makes it so great. With the animation style of YouTube gaming, you really narrow down that pool of competitors that was the largest pool on YouTube to one of the smallest. And you don't have to have that professional style that these top YouTubers have, like JackSepticEye. What you do need to do is deliver extremely good comedy or commentary that has a good tie-in for your animation. If it doesn't make any sense or it's not going to make anyone laugh, then there's no point in doing it. Now, JackSepticEye is not someone who needs a shout out, but the fact that his content is so good and that it garners this type of animation is just another way of how his channel distinguishes itself from the rest of the YouTube universe.
I saw ya, but I didn't move.
It's a bit cold.
Maybe it's because of ghosts! Maybe it's because ghosts everywhere! Huh?
There's something over here.
I know there is. I know, darling. I know. Mwah. It's going to be okay. I know.
Markiplier. What can we say about Markiplier? The suave, ingratiating, courteous, urbane, sophisticated Markiplier. The man with the golden voice who makes me seem like a squeaky little teenager straight out of high school. Well, the reason why I'm pointing out Markiplier is he is another style of animated, comedic, sometimes loud, quite often funny, more often than not funny, Let's Player who gets animation done for his work. And I wanted to point him out because of that voice. One of the best things about YouTube is YouTubes and podcasts are pretty much the new radio. And if you have a radio voice, you should exploit it. Make sure it gets out there. If you don't have a radio voice, or you can do voices, or you can do accents, then please, by all means, put it in there. It'll help distinguish you big time.
Oh, Mio just going to dance on the top of the stairs because nobody can stop the Mio dance. Mio, 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 Mio.
Number 3. Gameplay skill. Holy shit, did you see what I just saw? Oh my god, that guy is a god. Gameplay skill. You might think you're good. I think I'm pretty good at Street Fighter. I think I'm pretty good at the beginning few Mario games. But if you are a god in one particular game, you can turn that into your brand. Like StealthGamerBR TM here, he is just one of the most amazing stealth gamers out there. And that's how he shows his brand, with lots of montages of amazingly quick stealth kills. Whatever your brand is when it comes to skilled gaming, whether it's someone who's absolutely amazing at League of Legends, those guys make so much money and do so well because they're just so much fun to watch, or stealth gaming or any other video game, you need to be in the top 1%. If you're not in the top 1%, then it's probably not good enough to be your brand. Now, let's just shut up and watch this god go to work. Oh my god. I'm touching myself right now. Number 4. Oh, God. Number 4. Humor.
Hey, I'm Grumps. I'm not so Grump, and we're the Game Grumps.
Welcome to PT. I know what you're thinking. This is the most pleasant game you've ever played. Pleasant theater.
Yeah. It's PT stands for pug tickling.
It stands for perennium.
Okay. Well,
Perennium training.
Oh, that's so funny. Oh, yeah, we were doing a list, weren't we? The Game Grumps. These guys are hilarious. Now, why am I pointing them out when I talk about comedy? Comedy is not as easy as it looks. You might be funny once in a while. You might have some great moments, and your friends or your uncle might say you're the funniest person they know. But that doesn't mean that you're a professional comedian. It's one of the reasons why stand-up comedy is one of the most difficult professions out there, and one where people work really, really hard regardless of what you think or what some of their jokes say. Now, the Game Grumps have honed in on a very interesting and successful way of purveying their comedy to you, and that is by having a group of people or a pair of people feed off each other's comedy. Take two people that just have witty banter together, put them together, one guy knows nothing about the game, the other guy knows everything about the game, one guy is commenting while the other guy is playing, and you have comedy gold. So if you're gonna do comedy and you have a friend who you just can't stop laughing with whenever you two hang out, oh my god, imagine if that could be your YouTube channel, you hanging out with your best friend who can't stop making you laugh. And that's why I love the Game Grumps, and that's why they have such a great successful channel. Comedy is not as easy as it looks, guys. No, really. It's kind of hard.
So here you are on a floor, and there's a bug.
I'm a cockroach. It's the metamorphosis.
I am, how you say, a cockroach.
La cucaracha.
Mamma mia, Papa Pia. That's my favorite.
A sister make the diarrhea.
And a special note to audio quality. Okay, let's freeze on that fugly mug for just a moment and talk about audio quality. Audio quality is something that I am constantly struggling with, and it's something that everybody should keep in mind. Really, it's probably the most important thing beyond video quality, beyond your gaming skill, beyond many of the other things you think are more important when it comes to creating a YouTube channel, because if someone doesn't want to listen to you, then they're just going to close the video. Now, me being someone who works on a tight budget, I am very aware of the things that I have to struggle with. Some of the things you might not be able to handle right away, you might not be able to fix right away, but do everything you can. At least get a decent USB mic, at least download Audacity and watch some tutorials on it and go from there. Audio quality is magnanimously important when it comes to your YouTube channel, and it will just up your game as far as quality goes. And that's it, guys. These are the top 4, I guess 4.5 if you count audio quality as well, ways to create and distinguish yourself as a YouTube gamer. I hope this helps. Please take a look around the channel, watch a video or two, like, subscribe, comment. I'd love to hear from you. It's been fun. I can't wait to do some more. Have yourself a great day. QuiteGoneJin saying thanks kindly. Bye-bye. Thanks for watching, guys. On the left, me playing with voices, and on the right, a little game called Would You Rather.